Today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we check out the ERAS Distortion pedal from Walrus Audio. Walrus Audio are some of the most respected and high quality pedals that I can personally think of. I'm a huge fan of their overdrives in particular. And today we are going to check out the ERAS Distortion pedal from Walrus Audio. Now, before we go any further, you can consider this a sponsored video, as Walrus Audio has asked me to show you the ERAS Distortion pedal, but as usual, all thoughts and opinions are mine. So Walrus Audio called this thing the ERAS. Why would they call it the ERAS? Well, the mode switch has 5 different modes, and there are different types of distortion and gain characteristics per each mode. And really, you can do everything from super classic metal distortion to super modern chuggy. Just you can do it all through the ERAS. Clever name. So first, let's start at the top of the controls. We have volume, blend, and gain. Now this is a very high output pedal, so it can be used in front of an amp or as a preamp. But the blend control, I would say, is very handy for 2 reasons. One, adding grit to a bass track. This is perfectly suited for that. But also, if you back the blend down, you could run an overdrive pedal into the front of this and you can kind of just stack other gain pedals along with the ERAS. That's super cool. Now the bottom set of controls is bass, mode, and treble. So let's go ahead and talk about the various kinds of modes in the ERAS. So I have the manual out. Let's go ahead and dive into the different modes of the ERAS Distortion pedal. Mode number 1, tight mode with a slight mid-cut, LED hard clipping, and internal volume compensation. This will give you a fast response and is great for palm muting. Mode 2 is also tight mode with a slight mid-cut and silicone hard clipping, smooth with added compression. Mode number 3 is dual clipping mode with a slight mid-cut, both silicone and LED hard clipping. This one is rich and full with added sustain. I like that one. Mode number 4 is a rhythm mode with a deeper mid-cut, LED hard clipping, and internal volume compensation. This is my favorite mode of this pedal. This one is perfectly suited for a higher output pickup. Lastly, we have mode 5. This is a rhythm mode as well, but also offers a deeper mid-cut with silicone hard clipping. This is very rhythmic, warm, and full sounding. So let's go ahead and hear this thing in the context of a full mix. I'm going to use the Jupiter Effects Omacht because it's a very nice pedal platform, but I'm going to use the ERAS as a preamp, and I'm going to boost it with an Ibanez Tube Screamer. And I'm going to use a baritone guitar with some active pickups in it and just go full chug. All right, so without further ado, let's hear the ERAS in a full mix example. Now that we've got the full mix out of the way, let's go ahead and just twist some knobs casual style. I'm gonna be using a passive pickup equipped Music Man Sabre guitar tuned to drop D. This is gonna give you a little bit more, much less gain than the baritone you just heard. And this time we're going to go into the front input of the Omacht, and it's still gonna be set pretty clean. You'll hear a clean tone, and then I will turn this on. We're gonna twist some knobs. Let's do a playthrough. So final thoughts, what do I think of the ERAS Distortion from Walrus Audio? Honestly, pretty cool. I was expecting something, I don't know. Usually these kinds of distortion pedals are very, very grainy, very muddy. This is not that. This is a very, very usable across all modes distortion pedal. This is perfect for either a traveling pedal board scenario where you're using this as a preamp, or using this into a cleaner amplifier will yield nasty, nasty rhythm tones and lead tones as well. This is really good for just about anything you want to do with it. Super cool. I will link down below in the description if you would like more information on the ERAS distortion pedal. And with that, you've been wonderful, I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you liked the video you just watched, please consider subscribing. And if you want to further support me and what I do, consider using some of the affiliate links down below in the description of this video. Go on over to Sweetwater, buy yourself something, and help me out at the same time. It's a win-win for both of us.